Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so. You're all super duper wonderful, super duper juicy and super duper delicious, and I hope that life is treating you oh so deliciously. Now, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to any passers-by, and I hope that you too are having the most super duper time wherever you are in the world, and that life is treating you also most deliciously. Okay, so what do we do? 3, 2, 1, beam me up. Thank you, little lad. You're juicy and bright. Now, I do apologise because I left them off because I'm just doing short videos, my delicious little babies, yes. So, my weather in the old neck of the woods in the old UK, well, it's not wet, it's not raining, it's dry, and it's not windy, but it is cold. Okay, so that's just to give you the latest weather forecast. Now, in my neck of the woods in the old UK. Now then, if you do happen to enjoy my video today, if you could please click on the like. For others of you, well, you know, you haven't subscribed to my channel, you do enjoy my videos, please click on the subscribe. For others of you, please feel free to comment. And finally, if you'd like to share my video, please feel free to share my video. Now then, what I want to talk about, okay, is, you know, when we look at, there's something that I just want you to just spare a thought about, my delicious little babies. For those of you who are so kind to watch me, and thank you, okay? And thank you for any likes that I receive as well. Thank you. Well, I was thinking about this morning before I jumped into my wonderful and juicy little shower, and I was thinking, imagine a world, okay? Just for a moment. Okay, my delicious little babies. So imagine a world, yes, where it's all right, gentlemen, I think they're going to be doing a fence over the back. Sorry, my delicious little babies, I do get distracted. Imagine a world where, you know, like where you didn't work. Do you see what I'm saying? That doesn't mean no. You know, where you didn't work, yes, you did not work, yes. And that all you had to do was, you know, sort of look for food and, do you know what I mean? And make sure you got clean water and things like that. And do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies, yes? What do they call? Forage, is it forage? Foraging as well, yes? And, you know, then you just did that, and then, you know, and then you just did the cooking and, you know, the washing and, you know, if you were washing your clothes and, you know, and bed linen and things like that. Do you see what I'm saying to you, yes? Well, the way I see it is, my delicious little babies, right? So correct me if I'm wrong here, right? And I've worked many years, do you know what I mean? And I work flipping hours upon hours, which I'm sure for most of you beautiful and delicious little babies have also done the same. Do you see what I'm saying to you, yes? But if you imagine a world where everything was it just slowed right down, if you know what I'm saying to you, do you see? Whereas, how can I explain this now? Like, if we look at other countries, there's certain other countries, I have to be careful of what I say, okay? Because, you know, I'll either get in trouble with my flipping videos or something like that, yes? So I have to be careful about what I say, yes? But if you look at other countries, so what they do in certain other countries, I'm hoping that you're going to get me here, my delicious little babies, yes? That, you know, that's what they do. You know, they, you know, I mean, some of them actually, and the dear ladies, you know, some of them make, you know, they make creams, you know, like for your face, and, you know, they make different things like that. Do you see what I mean? And then for some, you know, they will, you know, I should imagine they've got you know, somebody who they will sell them to. Do you understand what I mean? And then, of course, they bang them out. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? Very fascinating when you watch how, you know, these dear ladies in other countries, you know, a very hot country, begins with the letter A, you know, and they work super duper hard, you know. It's not like just a 5-minute thing. Do you know what I mean? And, you know, they haven't got all of these blenders, you know, what we've all got here. You see what I mean? Where you've got blenders and you've got, you know, blenders for this, blenders for that. Do you know what I mean? Hand whisks and, you know, electric hand whisks, and we've got all these different appliances, haven't we? Yes. But in different parts of the world, they do things completely differently. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes. But what is most interesting is how they all work together. So they all work together super duper deliciously well, if you see what I'm saying to you, yes? Sorry, that doesn't mean no. And sorry, I keep seeing something black now. Okay, sorry. And what it is that, you know, but their life is far more, what I would say is relaxed. It's like each one has their own role, what they do, whether they're male or female. They all have their own role, what they do. Do you see what I mean? And life just seems far more relaxed. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies, yes? What I'm really saying to you is, when we look at and say the financial system, okay, so we look at the financial system, and what it is, it's like you go to work, yes? And it's like whatever you earn, well, it goes back into the system, doesn't it? My delicious little babies, do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, so it goes back into the system. So really, when you look at it, we're working for nothing, can't we? We're working for nothing. Do you follow me, my delicious little babies? Yes, because once you've paid your food, got your food, once you've got your paid your gas and electric, once you've paid your other bills, you know, put clothes on your back, done everything like that, paid your rent or paid your mortgage. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes. Well, it goes back into the system, doesn't it? So, correct me if I'm wrong, isn't that working for nothing? And then, of course, when it comes to the point where, you know, where you're, you know, where you pass up, you know, where you very sadly pass away, God bless, yes. And what it is, I mean, if you haven't been, especially in our neck of the woods in the old UK, if you haven't been put into a home, because, you know, there could be all different reasons why this could happen. Do you see what I'm saying? But, you know, but if you haven't had that, yes, well then, of course, if your house is over a certain amount, then, of course, they brought in this years ago, didn't they, where it's inheritance tax, you know, where you know, where the putrid, you know, they feel that, there we go, that they have every right to take a big chunk. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, so that goes back. Do you see what I'm saying? But when you really look at it, and even if, when we look at, because I used to be, you know, a funeral arranger anyway, but I've seen many things over the years, like, you know, videos, and I've read up on many things. Yes, I have, okay? And what it is, it's like, you know, say you leave a piece of jewellery on, you know, like for most, if they've been married, God bless their beautiful dear souls, you know, they could be married for years, then, you know, they would have their wedding ring on. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Yes, so they'd leave that item of jewellery on. And of course, as we very well know, that and this has been happening for decades, okay, everybody, my delicious little babies, I haven't physically seen it, but it's been happening for decades, okay? And then what then happens is that well, you know, whoever's been, God love them, cremated, okay, God bless them, yes, then of course, you know, at the bottom, and then you've got all of the golds and everything, so of course that gets swept up, okay, and I'm not wishing to depress everybody, I'm just, you know, what I'm saying, yes, so that all gets swept up, and then, of course, so where does it go? Well, the gold's got to go somewhere, hasn't it? Okay, so that's all, you know, that I really wanted to say, really. So if you look at it, we've just constantly been enslaved. It's like a permanent thing for us all to be enslaved. The ka-ching, pound, shilling, pence, dollars and change goes straight back into the system. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, so really, we've all been working for nothing. But if we looked at life in a different way, and like even like decades and decades and decades ago, where you got like the, you know, say, you know, in America, so you've got like, you know, the ones with the feathers and everything. Do you understand what I mean? Yes, and you got the chief and you got all this, yes. But their life, you know, apart from when they've been flipping invaded, but their life was far more relaxed. And I just feel in life, if a lot more of us, had more of a relaxed life, then I genuinely feel that, you know, please forgive the expression, but mentally, yes, we would feel a lot better in ourselves. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, rather than looking at the time, which of course, as we very well know, man invented time, yes? Instead of looking at, oh, I've got to be here, oh, I've got to be there, oh, I've got to do this, oh, I've got to do that. There we go, see? But if we had everything which was far more relaxed, I genuinely feel that we would have a better feeling of well-being, shall we say? Do you see what I'm saying to you? Now, I know that some of you just think to yourself, oh, she's crackers, what's she talking about, you know. Mind you, I do not know what anybody thinks. But to me, I just feel that maybe if we were allowed, there we go, see, to do things a different way, then I really do not feel that there would be all of this upset in the world. If you know what I'm saying to you, instead of having to, you know, make ka-ching for we know who. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? So I'm just going to leave it like that. So thank you so very much for listening to me, my delicious little babies, yes? And thank you for any likes as well, okay? And even taking the time to even listen to me, okay? And please continue to feel the love, okay? Please, you know, give a tap on the back, you know, give a shake of the old hand. And for some of your juicy and delicious little babies, you know, please give a hug to your friends, family, work colleagues, okay? And tell them that you love them and they're juicy and delicious, okay? Now, until my next video, much love, God bless, take care, thank you, goodbye.